Hello and welcome back to another episode of GTNH. Hey, if you're watching this video on the day that it's released, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow on a Sunday, 4 o'clock GMT, so do the conversions you need to do. I'm going to be streaming in this world, probably doing some stuff with crops and just chatting with you guys if you want to join. So yeah, hope to see you there. Back to the episode. And in between episodes, I did this quest here for the, you can get 2 enderman spawn eggs by trading in some coins, and I did this quest a bunch of times. I have like 15 enderman spawn eggs. One of the things I did, I moved my smeltery to over here, and I put like a enderman in the thing, basically guaranteed that you can get like 4 or 5 ender pearls from an enderman. So you put the enderman in there, if there's like some like alloy or like iron or whatever, right, it's gonna start taking damage, and that's gonna make liquid ender pearls here, and then you can cast them into gem molds to get ender pearls. And I got really lucky actually, because on the like the 3rd enderman I spawned, he was an infernal mob that had regeneration on it, so he would just like take damage and heal back up, take damage, heal back up. So basically I had infinite ender pearls, and I just needed to name tag him, and then he just like stayed there forever basically. So I hooked up a simple clock here to like start the smell to like start taking out the ender pearls. Like you can see the clock, just a very slow clock, so it doesn't actually drain fast enough. It's basically impossible to get it to be the same rate at which you generate the pearls, but yeah, that's besides the point. He was in there for a long time, and I have 15 stacks of ender pearls. So that's not going to be an issue for a while, I would say. So I can make as many elevator blocks as I want now. That's really exciting. And also stuff like vibrant alloy, I think? No, it was pulsating iron, yeah. Pulsating iron needs ender pearl stuff, I think, right? Yeah, ender pearl dust. So that's also a thing I'll make eventually. But right now, I think I just want to make a lot of these elevator blocks. It's going to be the first thing for today. But on the progression side of things, for like actually progressing the mod pack, the next thing I want to do is ruby juice. I did mine a whole bunch of ruby stuff, like redstone veins, I guess, and there's like loads of ruby. I want to process it to chrome, since the next upgrade I need Canthal. In order to make it, I did some math here. I need 43 chrome, and that's gonna get you 192 Canthal dust, which then eventually turns into 16 Canthal coils. All these things along the way needed, of course. Yeah, in order to get that ruby dust, or I mean to get the chrome, yeah, because I only have 16 right now, could do like a really inefficient process for processing it, or I could make the ruby juice, which is in the quest line here, this thing here. So yeah, you basically you use hydrochloric acid with any of these ruby like dusts, or like a crushed ruby, or like purified ruby, impure piles, pure piles, doesn't matter. Any of these plus a tiny pile of sodium hydroxide, which if I'm not mistaken should be pretty easy. It's just sodium and water, and that gets you sodium hydroxide as a dust, and then also hydrogen gas as a byproduct. Don't care about that. And then I have the ruby juice, which then can be centrifuged, and it's going to give you hydrochloric acid back. So I'm basically cycling the hydrochloric acid back and forth, because it gives you 1 bucket back, and you use 1 bucket to do it. That can cycle back and forth infinitely. Yeah, but I'm gonna do that a bit later. Right now, I just want to do a bunch of these elevator blocks. I want to put elevator blocks on every single like corner and intersection in my base here. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think. Oh, there we go. This is a whole stack of elevators. Nice. Probably a bit wasteful for like aluminum, but whatever. I don't care. Okay, now I'll put them in like every single spot that I can think of putting them, and I'll be back, I guess. Okay, so I guess I could show all the elevators now. So in the middle ring here, how can I show this? Oh, I can show it like this. Nice. So in the map view, you can see all of these. There's 1 elevator here, here, all corners, and the crossroads. And then I put elevators in these 3 spots here, and then this spot here, and then this spot here. So that like I have elevators basically everywhere, and this is how it looks underground. There's like these black markers to show that, hey, this is where an elevator is. Make it more obvious. Yeah, I think it looks alright. I guess I should change this. I actually swapped from using cubits for this into hempcrete. That is just chiseled to be this gray color. I think it looks better. So, a couple things. For the ruby juice, you can't just put in ores straight like this, like ruby ore. You do need to have it at least macerated into crushed ruby. So I think I have to do this in order to like actually proceed. So these ones have to be crushed in here, and this is gonna take a while, but yeah, I'll just let that do its thing. Move this silicon. Oh yeah, in between episodes I've done a lot of like, oh, I guess over here I could show you this. Yeah, I put some signs. So the 4 metals here are like the obvious ones that I just know and I don't need a name for them, like gold, iron, copper, steel. The rest I'm gonna have like names for them in case I, you know, might forget, or they look very similar to other ones, like bronze and like copper and stuff. Like, how do you even separate these two? You need bronze, copper, nickel, potent. Very nice. They're all just shades of orange. And then all the dusts on this side here that I use frequently for like crafting stuff. Silicons, silicon dioxide, carbon, lithium salt, quartz sand, redstone here. Then this is, I don't know, for something eventually. So yeah, that's my cellar here. In between episodes, I also processed a lot of the silicon solid grade dust into silicon boules and then into wafers. So now I have a large supply of wafers that, yeah, I can make loads of diodes. No issue at all. Like I could do, yeah, this annealed copper and polyethylene and get 4 diodes from 1 wafer. But yeah, so let's start with the ruby juice setups thing. So let's figure out what I even need. So since it cycles hydrochloric acid, I just need like 1 or 2 cells in the start, and I think, yeah, I have some cells in here in my backpack that I got at some point. And I guess I would need a mixer. I need 1 mixer and 1 centrifuge for this setup, and then the outputs are gonna be this chrome as a 50% chance for 1 chrome, right? Whereas normally if I do just normal ruby dust, yeah, the usual route is 6 ruby dust into 1. So if you think about it, it's like 6 to 1, whereas with that other one is 2 to 1, so 3 times better, 3 times higher chances for actually getting chrome. So that's a very, very good increase in productivity, I would say. So I'm marking here I need a mixer and a centrifuge, and the only other thing is I need these sodium hydroxide thingies. So sodium plus water, that's easy enough. I guess I would need this auto workbench. All right, work table, auto workbench. This should be a quest somewhere here. Gets me a loot bag as well. Very cool. And now, if I read the way this works, simple automated crafting system. You place ghost items in the grid, create the recipe, and place components in the inventory. They will slowly be converted into the crafted item. Well, not fast, and can only do 1 recipe each. It does support automation. So this is pretty cool, yeah. I haven't used any of these yet, so it's gonna be a bit of an experiment to see how it works. And I guess I also should make all the other machines I need, or at least get them from here if I have them. So I need a basic mixer, got that. Centrifuge, got that. And chemical reactor, got that. Oh, I have everything. Nice. No need to craft stuff. I think the only thing is I desperately need more wiring here, because in my electricity, yeah, I only have 1 extra redstone alloy wires, so I need an upgrade, or rather just more of these wires. And there you go, 18. That should be enough for this project. And I think, I mean, it kind of fits. Like there is this area here left over. Oh yes, I didn't even mention this. I rebuilt this area here a bit. So over here, it goes up to ethylene. This tank has ethylene. And then after that, this is an area where you make polyethylene and then into plates. And then this is an area which takes ethylene plus chlorine into vinyl chloride plus oxygen, makes molten polyvinyl chloride, which then makes it into plates, PVC sheets. That's that. And I've actually like automated all the oxygen input and all of that. So like previously I had to input manually like cells of chlorine and oxygen to do this. Now everything's piped up and like automated infinitely, basically. The only thing I need to input here is some sort of salt, either rock salt or normal salt. It goes into this basic electrolyzer and it outputs potassium, and that's it. Yeah, so that's chlorine, goes into the canner that makes it into a cell so that this can use it in the recipe. Man, I can't wait for the large chemical reactors where you can only you can do 2 fluids combining, or two gases, you know. No cells needed. Can't wait for that. That's also kind of why I'm rushing into HV. I just want HV so much. But anyways, so the input is gonna be somewhere here. I think I'll do just that. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm just gonna cut to the point where it's done. And yeah, I'll be back then. Okay, now I'm back. I guess I should get some more sodium. Nah, never mind. There's plenty of sodium in here. So this is where you put in sodium. It gets reacted with water in a chemical reactor. Makes sodium hydroxide dust, which then goes into this auto workbench, which makes it into tiny piles of sodium hydroxide dust, which then gets put into this advanced mixer, which has hydrochloric acid, and the ruby stuff goes from this chest into here, makes ruby juice. This ruby juice goes into this centrifuge and gets a chance to be a 50% chance to be basically chrome. And you can see here it's making chrome. And as well, it goes this this hydrochloric acid then goes back into here and cycles back and forth basically infinitely. So then the outputs go here. And there you go. Chrome dust, vanadium dust, iron dust, and aluminum hydroxide, which what can you do with this? Oh, you can blast furnace it into alumina at HV. I guess I can do that already. Yeah. Sure. I guess I'll just keep that. And there you go. Already have 42, which is, if I look over here, I need 43 to make this, make all this Canthal. So this is working well. And something you might have noticed for the people that actually know what this mod pack is like. Yeah, so the mixer and the centrifuge have to be the MV ones. Yeah, I didn't notice that the recipes were MV. I had to go make more of these advanced mixers and centrifuges. And the back over here actually looks pretty simple, I would say. Pretty clean. I'm actually sharing. Oh, no. This can't do. Need to dye this all. And then this needs to be orange. Yeah, there you go. This is what it should look like. So water goes in here above. The LV power comes from here, from these batteries, which are, I mean, they're dry, but whatever. And yeah, it just powers this. This powers this reactor. I guess I could have used 1x cable. It doesn't really matter. I had to bring in MV power here. So I basically put a medium voltage battery buffer and 2 generators here, 2 MV generators, so that I could power these indefinitely. I maybe could have done just one. I don't know, because the batteries are not draining. So I'm guessing only one could do. But yeah. Anyways, this is the setup, and now I'm getting a really good amount of chrome, like almost a stack already. And chrome is really important for making stainless steel, because yeah, in order to make stainless steel, it is chrome. So there you go. I also completed the quest here that, like, I picked up the ruby cell and stuff, and I got the LV loot bag. So now that I've done this, I can definitely check this off the list here. Ruby juice setup. Very nice. The next thing I should do probably is make some cooling fluid. Yeah, how do I do this? What's the priority here? But what I do know is that I did make a lot of stainless steel in between episodes. Like, it was on like 1 stack, and now I have 3.5 basically. Picking these up, this should complete the quest. Yeah. Very nice. Claim that. Put all the loot bags in here. Trade them up later. So, at this point, I can start making Canthal. The issue is, I need to cool it down, because it makes hot Canthal ingots. And that is a bit of an issue? It's not really an issue. Okay, so let's start very simply with the fact that I need the dusts, which can be made in the mixer: chrome, aluminum, and iron. I have the 43 aluminum here. Alright, so I need the 43 iron dust, which means I need 43 iron ingots. Need to macerate these down into dusts. Yeah, this takes priority. And I'll need 43, so I'll do this. Alright, that's all the iron done. Now, this just needs to be made into Canthal dust, which is recipe, mixer, circuit 1 in the mixer. Alright, circuit 1. Bam, bam, bam. Now that I'm making this, I'm gonna have to start... Yeah, I'm gonna basically have to do a chemical bath here for cooling down the liquids. And basic advanced chemical bath. There we go. Cooling Canthal. Claim this. Actually, you get 16 coolant. You don't even need to make it. Huh. And that immediately gives you the... Wait, what? Why does it give you coolant and then immediately it claims this quest? That's funny. Okay, make your first coolant out of water or distilled water and lapis dust in an MV mixer. Using distilled water lets you save on lapis while also speeding up the process by a lot. Okay. It just gave me the coolant cells though, so I don't see what the point is. I'll just claim that immediately as well. Loot bag in here. So, I mean, 16 cells should be enough to do everything I need in this setup, I'm assuming. The next thing is the heat vent, which I already looked into before. I need iron bars, which I have some. What am I missing? I have everything. I can make a heat vent. I don't know if I need more. Does it say you can use more? I'll claim the bag. There we go. Venting the heat. So yeah, it says stuff about like you can do like a pipe, I guess. I'm not sure how this works. So I'm gonna need water as well. Like in a bucket, I'm assuming. So I get a couple buckets of water. How's the recipe doing? Alright, it's done 33. That's fine. I guess I could start cooking it already as well, since, yeah, that's kind of an issue with it, is the recipe is quite slow. And it's gonna be quite slow. What is the recipe for cooking Canthal? So Canthal dust plus oxygen is gonna be 45 seconds. No oxygen, 60 seconds. I mean, it's not big. That's not that big of a difference, but I do have oxygen here, so it's gonna be 11, I guess, for now. Canthal in here. You're gonna start doing it. Yeah, there we go. 45 seconds. I'm gonna need some more oxygen though, so let's get some oxygen. Get a couple. Like 7, so yeah, 7 tanks. 7 steel tanks is fine. This is so convenient. I love that. I love the elevators everywhere. I love that I got a regenerating Enderman. It just makes my life so much easier. So much nicer. Alright, this should be soon to the first Canthal ingot. And then I can try and figure out how to do the... the cooling, because I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I guess I can look at it. The hot ingot is in a chemical bath. It uses 250 and gives 250. And now with this one, does it say anywhere that you can, like, I guess extreme heat exchanger? No, it doesn't really. This seems cool. Like you can actually get power from that. Cool. But I don't have that. I need to do whatever it says in the quest line here for venting steam or heat. So use vent covers. Just place the cover on any directed block which can contain IC2 coolant and place water in front. The easiest might be just a tank or pipe. I'm guessing I'll do like a pipe, right? I guess, yeah, I'm just gonna have to make a setup like here maybe or something. Oh, well, that doesn't really work. Here. And it is an MV recipe, right? To do stuff with it? Yes. MV chemical bath. Alright. Like that. Connect the pipe. That's gonna start spinning. I'm gonna face this up. Pipe here. In case I need more pipes later. In addition to this. Have the chemical bath. It's gonna need this coolant. I'm gonna do 16. Because that's all I got for free, so I guess it's fine. Now I'm wondering, how do I do this? Well, there we go. 4 hot Canthal ingots already. That's cool. And I need 16 to get this quest. And I also get 16 more coolant cells if I do that, so that's cool. Don't even need to make the coolant. But to be fair, it's not expensive. It's just lapis and water. So, not a big issue. Yeah, I really don't know how this works. I want to just take this. And because I have the fire resist backpack, like this one, the pigman backpack, I can hold ingots without any issue. I don't need to hold it in my hand. It doesn't burn me, so that's nice. So if I put this in here, first of all, I guess it's a really slow recipe, right? Cooling it down. Yeah, 60 seconds. All right, fair. 60 seconds per thing is a bit annoying. I guess I'll let this run. Okay, there we go. First Canthal ingot. And I put some chests above and below just so that I could automate this. Because it is a slow process. I just want to automate it. Now, the question is, how do I do stuff with this? If I pump it out, let's say a huge potent pipe maybe even. If I pump it out, there's going to be fluid auto output. It's going to go in here. Okay. And then the heat vent can be here on the bottom of this block. Now, is it starting to cool off? I mean, okay, let's put the water here. You can get these strips and put it like on the border here. And one here. And now I can put water here. That's gonna be nice. Now, how do I make this cool down? That's my question here. How does it actually cool down? Because it says hot coolant, has 500. How do I know that it's working even? Oh, it is cooled down. It did cool down. Okay, so now, yeah, because there is this coolant in here, I should be able to do accept input from output slot with the screwdriver. And there we go! It accepted the coolant, and now there's more hot coolant in here. Nice! This is actually working. Let's go! And it's such a small setup as well. I mean, I guess I could probably do something that doesn't, like, actually have the water here visually, but this is a good way to do it, I think, right? And now I have 4 Canthal ingots. Now I just need to do it for all of these. It's gonna take a while, but I can do it. And then I'll be able to do the upgrade into Canthal coils after all of these are done. Yep, now I just gotta wait. Put more of these in here. I guess I'll be... yeah, now that the setup is here, I guess I'll just be back whenever I have all the Canthal smelted. Sure. Be back in a bit. Okay, I think it's all done now. So, one thing I did, in order to make waiting for this actually a lot easier, if you're holding this... Yeah, this is cool. I didn't know this, but if you're holding a soldering iron, you can see all the facades and stuff, all the cables, way simpler. Like, you can see through the facades, and you can see the cabling, like, thin, just to show, like, how it's connecting, which is cool. But yeah, so I basically just connected a filter conveyor belt, basically, over here with a filter for hot Canthal ingots, which then goes in here, goes through the cooling process, and then ends up here. So Canthal is gonna end up here. If there's other ingots that I do, like in the blast furnace, I'm not gonna like have them go through this step because they're not hot. So yeah, that's how I did it. Pretty nice. I also covered up this, made it look cool. And something I didn't address, but like after the previous episode, I finished editing and uploaded it. I did change the way this setup works. Previously I had a battery buffer and a battery buffer, but since there's like a loss there for like transforming the battery into power again. So basically I just like made this all cable, and I added one extra advanced combustion generator, which is like gonna run barely ever, but like that's all I need for this to work, I think. So yeah, that's the setup right now. And yeah, and now I have all the Canthal I think I need. I'm gonna claim a loot bag since I already have all the coolant I need, and I can make more. What was the next step? So I make it into Canthal. I also need this mica-based pulp. I need 48 of it, which means I need 36 mica dust. 36. Let me just... Okay. And 36. And what else do I need? 12 sticky resin. I even have any of that stuff still. I should have some, right? Yeah, there you go. 12 sticky resin. And where do you do this? In the mixer on circuit 2. Do that. This and mica. There you go. That's doing its thing. I think it's a really slow recipe, usually 20 seconds, but since I'm running it on MV, it's actually only 10. Or like even faster, because here it's ULV, right? So that means I'm running it not just twice as fast, 4 times as fast. So this is 5 seconds. Not that bad at all. And then this mica-based pulp, I need asbestos dust. So I need 36 asbestos dust. I should have some. Yeah, there we go. Bunch. 36. Nice. I guess I could start doing stuff with the Canthal ingots. So I'm gonna need them in 2x. So wire melon 2. Circuit 2. Canthal in here. There we go. I guess I can say one other thing I needed is that for like making the Canthal coil blocks, you need the MV assembler, but you also need this molten copper nickel, which usually would be fine to have molten stuff, but in order to get molten copper nickel, you need an MV fluid extractor. So I made this here, and now I have an MV fluid extractor, so I can do this. Okay, this finished. I have all of this in the cells, and it was the forming press, which is over here. Yes. Does it have like a circuit for it? Circuit 1. Asbestos and mica-based pulp, which is then gonna make mica-based sheets. Oh, this is a slow one. Okay, so this is gonna take a couple minutes. All right. Oh, I misunderstood something. Yeah, I looked at this mica dust and I thought it was 36 asbestos dust. No, I only need 12 asbestos. Not that bad. Alright, there we go. Got the sheets. And now with these sheets, plus 24 quartzite dust. What is it? Alloy smelter? Oh, interesting. Alloy smelter. Alright. Go in here, this and that. Let this do its thing. Okay, last craft. Let's see. 1 more second and go. Nice. Okay, 48 of these, and it gets put into a bending machine on circuit 1. Mica sheets. Okay, making the right thing. Yes, nice. Now I just gotta wait for this. This is way faster, thankfully. I'll be back when it's done still. And there we go. That's the last one. All the sheets. Is this actually right? Yeah, 3 stacks. Yeah. And now, let's see. Is the Canthal done? Nope. Still has some more to go. Okay, this needs to finish. And only then I can start, really? Or actually, I can start without all of it. So this one is the assembler circuit 3. And it's 15 seconds per, so probably gonna be enough time for this to finish while I'm crafting it. So circuit 3, coil, and this thingy, and the copper nickel. There you go. Yeah, I can put all of these in. Yeah. I mean, I'll just put in the last Canthal wires when they're needed. And there we go. That's the first Canthal coil block. Let's go. And this is the last craft. There we go. And it's done. 16 Canthal coil blocks. Oh, I didn't realize. Wait a minute. I didn't look here. Oh, it just has a check for... Oh, look at this. I get an HV bag. Oh, I'm excited about this. Okay. 4 advanced circuit boards. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. Yeah, cool, nice. And now I can do this. And now I can break these coils. Is there anything in here? I guess only that. Anything else in here? No, everything's empty except for that. Don't care. Yeah, now I can break these, right? They do take a while to break. And Canthal. Oh, there we go. Okay, is this gonna have like issues? Or I guess because I didn't break this, it's not gonna have issues. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Okay, so now actually I can do this because I got the cooling fluid from a quest, funnily enough, and then I made the Canthal coils. I've technically done everything I needed for this episode since I made the ruby juice thing. Because it did process all of this, right? Oh, look at that. Almost 2 stacks of chrome. I am rich. So that's cool. And now that I have this, I can start smelting silicon solar grade dust. I can start smelting it with the what was the quest here? Let's see. I don't want to do anything unnecessarily, so it just wants 4 of these ingots. And the circuit for this is it's so funny. So there's this one recipe that has helium gas, and this one takes 80 seconds. But then there's this one that has nothing, and it's just 82.2 seconds. It's 2.2 seconds more. And a teeny tiny bit more EU, I guess, as well. But like, what's the... Why even offer this as an option? Like, it's such a small difference. Well, anyways. Yeah, circuit 1. Easy as that. Circuit 1. Put silicon solar grade in. And... there we go. There we go. Hot silicon solar grade poly Si ingot. And that's 41 seconds per craft. Which is... oh, look at that. Look at... oh, the rain. No, not the rain. No, it's raining and it's not even nighttime. Can't turn it off. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Damn. Yeah, so I upgraded the thing to Canthal now, and I'm making these ingots now. And with these ingots, the reason you need to make them is to make silicon plates. And then the silicon plates make transistors. It's 1 plate. And a bit of fine tin and polyethylene gets you 6 transistors, and the transistors get made into circuits. Yeah, HV circuit, using the integrated logic circuit, using random access memory chip, using these transistors, electrum wire, copper bolts, and lead, as well as MV tier circuits. Whew. What a trip. Yeah, there we go. There we go. One of these. I can start cooling it off as well. I want to get the quest for this, and then I'll leave. Let's see. I want to get the quest for this. And previously, I didn't have the lens here for whatever this is. The green sapphire lens was the easiest one for me, and I didn't have the gems previously, so I put an auto miner in the Twilight Forest, and so here now I have this chest full of gems, and I got a couple of these exquisite green sapphires, so I don't even need to make the. So there is an option for like compressing it into a block. If you have a block of green sapphire, and then you can cut it, get plates, and these plates can then get lathed into a lens. Now, but the issue with this is you need 9 gems, and previously I didn't even have 9 green sapphires. So when I put it on a sapphire vein in the Twilight Forest, I just got all the gems I needed. Basically, I got the exquisite green sapphire, so I can now put this in the lathe. So put the gem in there. That's gonna take a while to do. It's gonna take a while, but it's gonna do its thing. So now that I have that, I'll be able to actually make all the chips. I should be able to make this one already, because I just need the ruby lens and wafers. Let's actually do that. Might as well get these chips. So ruby lens and wafer. Yeah, this takes a while as well. Not a fast recipe, but yeah. And I like that sound. That's a cool sound. Oh, there we go. That's 4 in here. Put that there. It's gonna cool down this. Oh, look at that. That's just great. Is it done? Oh, it's almost done. Let's see. Let's see this get finished. And there we go. Green sapphire lens, green sapphire dust. All right. So now that I also have this green lens, let's see. Have 2. I'll do this craft 2 more times. I'll let this finish, so I'm gonna have like 4 of these circuits thingies that then are gonna make 32 of these integrated in total. And then for this one, green one, this is also the same rate, right? Oh, this is different rate. You get way more. Oh, that's cool. That's really nice. Okay, how's this doing? How's it doing? Do I have 4? I have 4. Quest. Solar grade ingots. And if I look here, I can get a loot bag, of course, because that other thing is basically free for me right now. And I could do the silicon plates and then into transistors. No issue at all. Yeah, I just want to make these now. Should be easy enough. Just take these out. And take the red. Okay, put the green in. And do 1 of these. There you go, 4 of these. That starts doing that. This needs to be caught. Now this is the wafer that gets got into the integrated logic circuits. Takes a while to do, but there you go, 8 of these. Okay, now I have also the RAM thingy. I'll just let these guys finish, and then yeah, I'll do this. No, that's gonna be 16 of these, and there we go, 32 of these. ILC and RAM. And which one do we... Yeah, I'm gonna take the loot back because I have both of these. And there we go. How's the quest line doing so far? Look how close I am to this. To these advanced circuits. So close. So close. Next episode I need to make iron 3 chloride. That then I can make into plastic boards. And with this, I should then be able to make this stuff. I should be able to make this, and then this, and then this. Oh, I can't wait. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna have to be a thing for next episode, but for now, I think I can just celebrate having this Canthal coil upgrade for my EBF for now. Just be happy with this. Dude, I love getting into more modern technology now, like circuits and stuff. Let's go. This is just great. HV. I can feel myself getting... Oh, I can feel myself getting closer to applied logistics every moment. Every moment I'm just closer and closer. Can't wait. There we go. I think that's gonna have to do it for this episode. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And yeah, bye.